Alright, so we went ahead, buttoned everything back up. It all works well so far. Let's see if it powers up. Well, at least it's turning on. Alright, so everything's turning on. We just went ahead and we buttoned it all back up. Okay, it's launching the nav. This is the nav system, this iGo My Way. Seems to be kind of a common Windows-based one that's all around the world. Haven't seen it much here in the US, but let's see how it works. We'll load it up first. Okay, you've got your nav. It's kind of got like a pinch and zoom effect a little bit going on here. Move out, move around. So that's kind of nice. Let's go back to the menu. Let's do find. Let's do find places. Let's pick a restaurant. Let's go Subway. Let's hit go. Let's see what it does. So it applied the route pretty quick. Shows you your on-road, fast method. You can select unpaved roads if that's in the way. Let's see what else it's got. Motorways, ferries, per-use tolls. So I don't want to take any of those if I can avoid those. Even if you want a carpool route, I'm not sure really what that means. You can set fast, default car. It'll actually tell you how much gas you're using and how much CO2 you're using based off of your gas mileage if you enter that into here. Goes ahead, boots it up. You can go faster if you just click go. If not, you can go that way. It's got your distance, your time remaining, and your arrival time. It'll also show your speed and your driving, and then the highways, the speed around those highways. That'll go ahead and show you the whole route as you're going along. Alright. So, if you go back to the main menu, this is your home button. Again, like I showed in the unboxing, your map with your SD card slot goes in. This is your volume rocker and your power button as well. Mutes it when you click it. I guess if you went and hauled it, it probably would turn it off. I'm not going to do that right now. This is your tuner, changes it. You can go to your radio.
Southbound, getting close now between the post office
and change going like this. Make sure when you first get this radio in, you hit this AST button. It's a scan button. It's going to pick up all the local channels for you, so you don't have any issues. Otherwise, you're going to have kind of a pain. This is your eject disc button, but there's no disc in it right now, so that's irrelevant. Bluetooth. Bluetooth, you can go ahead, music, play. It's connected to my phone. Normally I'm using Pandora on my device. It doesn't actually show the metadata on here, but if you can see that, if it's in focus or not. The Fort Minor, hit play here. Plays in the car. So, turning it up, it actually has an amplifier built in. Messes with slightly aftermarket speakers. Does it pretty well. So, no issues with that. This is with the aftermarket speakers I have, no aftermarket sub or anything. But it feels like it has one now. A little bit, you know, not quite the same as packing a big 12 or 10 inch sub back in there. You can go into your settings right here on your Bluetooth. Shows what you're connected to, your mic volume, your auto answer, which is kind of cool. That'd be nice. I might try that out. And all that kind of stuff. You can set it to high, medium, low, whatever you want to set your mic volume to. That's pretty cool. Let's go back to the main menu. Here you got your tools. If you hooked up the DVR camera, you can use that. This is just folder, so you can save stuff. You have a USB plugged in, wherever you want to do, you can copy it onto different devices, which is nice. So you can transfer data on here. You got a calculator. I guess that's kind of useful. Nice if you want to calculate your gas mileage, something real quick by hand. Monitor, it'll show you your GPS lat and long, GPS signal strength, and all that kind of stuff. Your calendar, shows you your calendar. Pretty basic. You could probably go into the day. I don't have anything set up for today. That's probably why it's not doing anything. So I haven't used it yet really to set it up or do anything with it, but it's kind of nice to have. You can hit up here too, menu 2, shows you your world clock, your system info, the OS edition, and all that kind of stuff. We go back, it shows you your manual. You can check out the manual and use it on your device. This is the game section. It's actually pretty cool. Would not advise using this while driving, but if you had significant other, somebody else riding in the car with you, they could, if they're bored, go ahead and play a game. Or if you're sitting waiting on them, shopping in the store, same kind of thing. You could do new game and shoot stuff at each other. It's actually pretty good, little decent graphics for what it is, but the same as like your iPad. Let's go ahead and exit that. It's all really responsive, and I haven't even adjusted anything or calibrated anything with it yet. Came like that stock. It's pretty nice. You've got, we went over Bluetooth. There is a browser function in here. I have Wi-Fi in the house I'm sitting outside of right now. That being said, it's kind of a big house, so the Wi-Fi is pretty far back in there. There is a Wi-Fi adapter I put in the right-hand glove box. There's a little cut-through cable that leads back into the back of here and plugs the Wi-Fi in. You don't have to put it in there necessarily. Originally thought it was a USB, but it's not. It's actually for the internet specifically, so if you want to put a 3G or Wi-Fi on. And I just kind of ran it through. You could probably run an iPod through cable through there, so you don't have to have it, you know, dangling down or looking kind of odd coming out of something. You can either do that, put it through a little, there's a little coin spot right there. Let's see if I can go ahead and zoom it out. You could go ahead and see it right here. There's a coin spot, if you can see that. Right here is a glove box. That's where it pops up through. See, it comes out through here. So, it's kind of nice. You can do that same with the iPod 4 cable that comes with it. Showed nav already. Again, I can go back in here real quick to show you one other part. Like if you want to do a find address, let's say we want to go to a city, Richmond. It's pretty quick on picking it up on it. I don't know any street names in Richmond. Let's try West something. West Boulevard. Whatever you want to go to. It's pretty quick picking up. You can do the house number. It'll only let you do the proper house numbers, or you can do an intersecting street. It works out pretty well. Pretty quick. Its responsiveness isn't bad. If you go in here, showed you the radio ready, showed you the browser, media. This is if you want to do a TV input, you can actually watch live television. If you get the right adapter, it's basically like anything else you put in your house or anything like that. Let's see, audio. If you plug in a CD or something, it'll come up right here. If you want an iPod, if you have the iPod device connected, you could do that. DVD, same thing. If you plug a DVD in here, this is DVD capable, you could watch a DVD on here. Video, I guess that's if you have any kind of video devices or anything inputted in there, it would come into there. Probably same with the DVD, pretty similar. This is your virtual CD disc changer. You can actually save a bunch of discs onto here. So if you want to load a CD, save it, load a CD, save it, load a CD, save it. It'll keep them all on here for you, so it's like having a virtual disc even though it's only a single disc. You've got your aux input and another aux input. These are auxiliary ones if you wanted like a different camera or something coming in. Or same thing if you wanted to put them out to the back of the TV, or back seat TVs on the headrests. Photos, if you save any photos off your USB or a hard disk, it'll go into there. So that's kind of useful. Let's see. And this would be the record function. If you had a DVR hooked up to it, that is where you would do it. You can record what's behind you as well. So that's kind of a cool little feature. You can go to settings. Source has the camera set up. Let's try HD. It makes sense, and you don't feel like you're just lost the whole time you're using it, like I felt with a lot of like aftermarket head units. I never feel confused. I never feel lost. I know Subaru's got a head unit that I've tried that's just trash, and that's a factory head unit. This one does a lot for what it is. It runs off a Windows-based operating system, and it's so far, excellent. I haven't had any issues. I'll do an updated review on it and anything else I learn or find out. But again, like I said before, if you guys have any questions, feel free to put any comments on the video. I'll link the write-up I do on it with some pictures and such, probably as well. Just kind of snip from the video. If you guys, if you guys find anything or see anything or say, hey, what about this feature? Does it do this? I'll check in on it for you, and I can also contact Radio Upgrade and check in on that with them. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video review, and leave any comments. Feel free to share it with your friends, show them. I know anybody else that has it. I'm going to go ahead and put this on ramforums.com, and I'll probably go ahead and put it on ramforum.com. 2 different RAM forum websites, just so that people can see the review and see if they like it or not and make a decision for themselves. But again, if I had to recommend a head unit, this would be it. Less pain in the butt than trying to go back to the factory one. And the UConnect systems are so glitchy that I'm so much happier with this one. Alright guys, have a good one.